Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to my channel. My name is Edgar Mendez. I'm like really happy you're here. So grateful, so thankful. And I really do want to give my appreciation and thanks to all that you all do for me. All the likes, by the way. And I feel like one of you's donated to my channel or something. And I just want to say thank you for that. I know it's crazy, but I really want to say thank you to that because that matters a lot to me. I don't know. I know I don't always say thank you to those things, but I do see it, and um, just yeah. Sorry, I don't know why it's making me real emotional, but it mattered anyway. It mattered a lot for. I know you're gonna watch it. That's why it came through. But yes, okay. So we're gonna look at what your situation's about. But what we're doing today is what do you need to know most? Okay. And I actually really love this message. I know a lot of people don't like it, or they don't. It's not a topic they like. We have the Five of Swords. Ooh, strife is actually what this is about. But what about strife? We have the Five of Wands in its reverse. I see you contending in a situation or fighting a situation that you're really trying to free yourself of. A lot of times for me, it's like life circumstances where you're like, I don't want to be in this anymore. I remember when I had a lot of this earlier in my life, or when I was struggling. I usually call it my samsara stage, where I didn't know my worth or I didn't know what I deserved. That I would often find myself picking jobs or picking people or things that were under me. They were not valuing me and often accepting that and settling. I see you in a type of situation like that. I think for most of you this is work related, but it could be life or relationships. But you're walking away from something that's not benefiting you anymore, not worth your time, and doesn't deserve to be in your life, but it's difficult. It's tricky, especially with the Six of Wands in its reverse. I feel like you've had trouble trying to release yourself of this, struggling to release yourself of this. With the Two of Wands here, it kind of feels like in the very short period of time, you're going to have a path, right? Two paths ahead of you to either stay or move forward. Trust your heart here. It's interesting because I don't normally get heart energy from this, but I am really getting it from the Two of Wands. It kind of feels like you're going to have like two things or, in your hand, and you're going to have to make a choice there. Follow your heart. But I see with the Six of Wands, you're struggling. It's interesting as well. The Six of Wands also resembles us having a victory that no one talks about. And it might be the case where you may not feel recognized for that. Know that you are seen, and know that you are adored, know that you are cared for. And that's so important, okay? But the strife energy is interesting. I think it could be making you a little bitter, but we'll take a look here. We'll take a look here. We may be giving you some good love in a second. All right, so Manager Aquarius, you may tell me a little bit more. What does Aquarius need to know most? With the death. Yeah, we already knew that. Very strong Kasumi energy. You may want to call her in. I think Kasumi is sorry, maybe it's a man. I have no idea. They don't mind. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles, but I see you going through a massive metamorphosis and a transformation of your life. It's interesting. I'm very much focused on this though, the white butterfly, and I actually think that's interesting. There's something symbolic there. No idea what it's about, but that's something you may want to look at. The Phoenix energy also stands out to me. I actually have a Phoenix transmission. If you are interested in that, that will help a lot, and I really do mean that. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed with the Two of Pentacles reversed as well. You're gonna have to give your all to get this to change as well. So I see you struggling, right? Oh, I'm back and forth. Whatever you're battling, whatever you're fighting, whatever you are trying to take on, it's pushing back just as much. So you need to really give it your all. And one of the best ways that I do it is love. And I know that that sounds real cheesy, right? Because how can love do that, right? Most people use anger, most people use fear, most people use hate, bitterness to do that. It doesn't sustain. We can channel so much love in ourselves without actually hurting ourselves. We cannot channel that much hate. We just can't. It's hard. It's like not that much of it. I see that being the key for you here. If you have trouble, one of the things that they want you to do is to actually pull a cup of water and look at it and see what reflects back at you. You will see who you love or what you love, and it will be enough for those moments when you are struggling to tap in to that love. Okay, I know it's crazy. It's kind of like scrying with water. Actually, it really does feel like that. But yeah, we have Temperance reversed. And then we have the Devil reverse. Again, sorry about that, internet. I have no idea why it always does that. Anyway, we have Temperance being its reverse. This is about misalignment. You are going to get into alignment, but I see you purging something that is a very difficult. Can I get to clarify why is that still reversed with the four swords? And there are things about this situation that you're avoiding that you need to face, and that's the key. So I should just check the moons at the bottom. There's some mystery here. This is Cancerian energy right there, and that's where you need to focus your energy. I have gotten Cancerian energy a lot repeatedly. I actually don't know when the moon's in Cancer. I don't know, but that's important to channel that Cancerian energy. There is a deity that is very connected to Cancerian energy that would be so helpful. No idea what their name is. Probably a goddess of the moon, but who knows? We have the world with Ace of Cups. As I just want to pull that really quickly. I just wanted your outcome. I see you starting a brand new freaking cycle that you're going to be very pleased with. There's a lot of people here as well who are going to be helping you with justice in its reverse, though. You're not going to feel like you got your justice. You got things fully resolved. You're going to actually feel a little bit tied down by this. So there could be pain, trauma, maybe even something I had a little bit of experience with, even PTSD, right? There could be stuff like that. You will make it through, but you won't really feel like you got your justice. Know that at the end of our life, everyone is weighed out. And I really want to emphasize that. It is the case. No matter who you are going to have that judgment. So know that you may not be feeling like the situation is that they're paying the price. Let's say people like someone gouging your wages or something like that, but you will know that they will get it eventually. So know that, trust that, and hold that in your heart, and let that be what moves you forward. Okay. Metatron, what else do you want to say about this? Sorry, he wants me to shuffle one more time. He just sorry. Anyway, I didn't sorry. It is what it is. Okay, we have the Tower reversed. We also have the Four of Pentacles as well. We also have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so what I feel here with the Tower in its reverse is you're not going to be feeling a lot of change in your external world as you're going through this transformation, but there will be. It does feel like there's a little bit of a block here. I see you having a block in terms of your perception, not the actual physical world. So I see you moving through these things quite quickly, but you're not actually going to see it. The Nine of Cups, though, you are getting some kind of wish fulfillment. You are going to balance yourself out. It's interesting here. Sorry. It kind of feels like choices you're not making are going to lead to your happiness. I know it sounds crazy, but it feels like that to a certain extent. Let's get a little bit more of this. So it could be subconscious choices. We have strength, and then we have the Ten of Cups. Sorry, it's and then the bottom's gonna be the Magician. Magician's all about communication, though. I feel here the make sure you are looking at how you talk to yourself, how you think to yourself, and start to remove those nasty thoughts and kind of change the narrative. That's actually one of my favorite things to do, by the way. Changing the narrative of those thoughts is probably the key thing for you to do. When we change the narrative of our thoughts, we actually are a lot more positive, and that's where you're at. And it's kind of like when you hear those nasty thoughts in your back of your mind, and you just switch them to be positive. It's so beautiful. I think that's what you're going to be learning to do, and actually how you're going to make it through this. With the Magician, it's reversed, though. It's interesting. The better you talk to yourself, the better you talk to others, and the better you will see others as well. With the Ten of Cups here in the Tower and its reverse, it's interesting. It kind of feels like whatever you needed to happen to get your happiness has already happened. You just need to wait it out. I know it's crazy. Not that you need to follow your heart and make choices, but it's almost like everything's set. I want to tell you what I'm seeing. A boulder rolling down a hill. There's no stopping that shit, right? It's going to roll down. And that's kind of what's happened here. And it's going to land right where you want it to land. Exactly there. Can you tell me, what does that mean? We have Dark Night of the Soul. You know that none of us like to go through these things. You are totally going to I remember when I went through mine. Sorry, I just want to bring it up really quick. I really want to bring it up. I remember I went through mine for my twin. The worst period of my life. Nothing could top it, by the way. Nothing. There's just nothing. It's not possible. It benefited me greatly. And I feel like whatever you're going through now, and horrible as it is, it's going to benefit you in ways you cannot even possibly imagine. And this is about how we change that narrative. Sorry, one of the masters I've trained with, that was their message, right? About I wish I had the name. Anyway, but it's about us changing that narrative so that we look at life as a tapestry of lessons learned. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful message. Anyway, okay, let's see. we're going to be looking a little bit deeper at some messages. Metatron 2016, can you tell me? And I have a little bit more on this. He says 1 card draw. We have recognition, yeah, and hope. I think a lot of yous are looking for someone else. No, I think you're looking to be recognized for the work you do. I see that happening, but I don't see it happening right away. With the memories here, know that you are, this is interesting. This is coming through a lot as well. I feel like you need to pull your memories from your past to remind yourself what you're capable of so that you can truly overcome whatever's in your life. One of the best things that I've done, and it was actually a real beautiful thing, is when I recognize I've achieved other things before and I did it. Know that this is going to be possible for you as well. It's interesting. Sometimes we don't think we're capable of something, then we realize, oh, I did it already. That's what I want you to remember, right? Something from your past, and you're gonna really love it. We have decisions here as well. Know that you need to make choices from a place of hope and optimism. Prosperity is gonna be the best one, though. I know that's an odd one. I would never say that. And know that the prosperity dragons are actually looking for someone to come in as well. I just want to let you know that there's prosperity dragons around now, and they are like wanting to help. Call them in. I actually think that you could really be real happy about that. Sorry, they're making me giggle. Anyway, let's see. I actually do want this one. Let's look at some guidance now. And by the way, I know everyone asked about that red light. It's just my cat light. It's the thing that they should be playing with, but they never do it right. Anyway, let's see. We have Celestial Gatekeeper. Timing is critical. There's a place you need to go to. There's a gateway of some kind. You kind of need to move through that now. I feel like you're going to do astral travel. And I feel like I got that message for you. Actually, no, I got it for the last reading. Anyway, astral travel, right? Or, sorry, distant traveling. That's actually what it's called. Distant traveling. That's the one you want to do. There's a gateway you have to go to. I see Sirius actually really being highlighted here. Something that starts with a D as well, but Sirius energy is the one. The Sirius gateway. I would actually ask Archangel Michael to take you there. There is actually more than just the energy. There's stuff there, possibly people there that are going to be very helpful for you. I know it sounds crazy when I say these things, but we are able to connect in that way. There's so much there. We have cosmic ancestors. I actually find that very interesting. It might be your ancestors as well. Earlier when I was walking my dog, I remembered that my ancestors are what lead my path, and I actually kind of forgot that a little bit. And remember that we often have way more help than we realize. Open yourself up to receive that help, but also acknowledging it and recognizing it is key. We have clear and activate. This is about clearing your chakras. I see your solar plexus being the key one, but I see the other chakras as well. Actually, solar plexus, that's the one. And we have ground your light. We have let your soul shine. Very interesting. Some of you need to go back to some of your roots, but I see the Sirius energy actually being key here. We also have energy signature. The past is in the present. Again, there's something from your past, but I think you need to bring that Sirius B energy to the present, and you're actually going to feel a lot more empowered and energized. It's key to your reading. I know it sounds like crazy, like it sounds like, oh, it's got to be specific for some people, but I think a lot of you are going to register that, and you're going to be really, 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 really happy. This is some of these may be a synchronicity, but there's interesting. Sorry, I've been seeing that imagery a lot, but maybe I've used these cards a lot. But you're gonna bring that energy to the planet, and that it's gonna be beautiful. Okay, let's take a look here. Is there any other guidance that you want to give them, Metatron? We have communication here as well, and gentleness. Be kinder to yourself, and do not let your thoughts be mean to you. Never, ever, ever as well, okay? So I thank you. Don't forget to like and comment, Aquarius. I love you. Take care, and bye.